Hi, it's Chris from Slide Rule Racing again. Today, my project is trying to move our new boat, a 25-foot 2004 Cobalt, on the trailer while it's in the driveway. So, in addition to trying to just simply adjust it on the trailer, I'm also going to make some adjustments again to the bunk locations. And I picked up some low friction plastic running surfaces that I'm going to mount to the top of the bunks. But the big project is to try to raise the boat up above the trailer a little bit while it's sitting in my driveway so that I can make an adjustment to those. So I can pull the bunks out, make an adjustment, and then move the whole trailer backward. So the first step I've taken is I've lowered the front jack all the way down. So now the trailer is as low as it'll go in the front, and that has the effect of raising the stern of the boat as high off the ground as it will go. The next step will be to put some supports at the back end of the boat so that then when I raise the front up again, it will lift the boat up off of the bunks. So I've created two stacks. Now these are solid stacks. They're probably a little narrower than I'd normally want if I was supporting the boat for any extended period of time, but I'm trying to create as much clearance there as I can so that I can slide the trailer back. In the front, I'm going to use the jack to slowly lift on the keel, and then I'll use a jack stand underneath the keel and slowly raise it up. Okay, success. So what we've done is we used the jack to lift it up, and as you saw, I adjusted the crank to so that the back of the bunks would clear from the hull, and now both bunks are clear all the way through. So they have enough room now to go and loosen those out and add the slides. And you can see both sides. And the reason that I had to change the jack position was because as the wheels dug into the asphalt, the arc of the jack was moving the hull left to right a little bit. So I moved it to the other side to compensate. And as you can now see, the hull is nice and lined up on the center of the boat, of the trailer. So with after a little bit of puzzle work maneuvering the bunk out, I got one bunk out, and I'm gonna put on the glides now. I went with a product from Surfix after a little bit of research. People seem pretty pleased with them, and I like that I'm not having to wrestle with bending something around a long bunk. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I will say that they were really easy to work with. I had ordered them from Amazon and then decided that the 1.5 inch wide ones I ordered were the wrong ones, and I called them up, and they worked with me to change it out for the 3 inch wide ones. So I'm gonna put these guys on, and then we'll get this bunk back in place, and then we'll do the other side. Alright, so now this bunk is done, and I'll get this back on the trailer and we'll do the other side. Okay, so now both bunks have the glides installed, and after I got those back in and bolted down, I went and I used a bigger tool to help push my trailer back, but I'm sure, I guess with a few people, we probably could have done it without without a dingo. But moved the trailer back, and I've taken off the jack stand in the front, and now we're gonna lower the jack, and the weight should come off of the stack in the back and get back onto the bunks, and then we'll take the stack out and be all set. Okay, so here we are. It's a couple days later, and I had to make a couple of adjustments to the keel support to get the tongue weight where I wanted it, but the process is finished. I was able to raise the boat up off of the trailer, adjust the bunks, add the slides to the bunk, and lower everything back down, all in my driveway without floating the boat. Hopefully this process is useful to you. Bye-bye.